Lethal Opinion.
Attention, attention. Welcome to Lethal Opinions. That's right. Hello, everybody. That wasn't me, by the way. That was I actually had to pay $5 on Fiverr for that. So hopefully it was worth it. I don't know who the guy was. Another one of Pertlight's AI generated buddies. Anyway, welcome. Today we're gonna be discussing the entire year. That's right. Pertlight's just making it to the end of the year. That's why we have to record this video really, really quickly because he's on the verge of dying. Hopefully we can get it out just before he passes away.
It's
It
it is terminal.
He is losing his mind.
He's literally playing Terminal
On Modern Warfare 2.
Just before we started recording, he was literally licking his microphone. He's losing
literally
it.
360ing like on Terminal like
I
a
have
second ago,
lost
so
my mind.
it could go wrong. It's quite mind-boggling. You know what else is mind-boggling? The year
An entire
2023.
year.
That's right.
Indeed.
2023. It's been a year, Daddy. And I felt so uncomfortable saying that. We're gonna pretend like I didn't say that. But
Good,
gaming,
you
yes.
should.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. So gaming this year was a bit of a strange one. It was a bit of the Sahara Desert, as such, because it was dry. There was no meat. There was just bones. No water. Starvation.
I
We
mean,
were starved. What do you mean?
with the way that the years have been going for gaming, I genuinely cannot discern what has happened in 2023 apart from what happened in 2022, 2021. My brain is so frazzled, but I can
Baldur's
remember
Gate
distinctly
3.
just nothing happening. Baldur's Gate 3
Yeah.
happened. That
Yeah,
is a
never
good
played it.
Starfield happened,
Looks
but nobody
okay.
remembers Starfield happening.
Oh yeah, Starfield.
I just want to say
I don't
So
want
is
to remember
Skyrim.
that happening.
Starfield is Starfield, man. Wow, I don't even like. So for
I'm gonna
context, to
have
everyone, we were going to be
expectations.
recording. We were going to make a review episode of Starfield when it came out. We had a lot of technical issues with the episode, so we just canceled it. But something really funny is that we all kind of, I think we all started in the same position where we're like, yeah, the game's like from a range of like 6 to 8 out of 10, right? We all had a range of that.
Yeah.
And-
It is inevitably not going to reach its amazing expectations, but like it's all right.
Yeah. I thought it was good. However, once I completed the game, it kind of hit me. I was like, you know what? I like this game. However, me liking game is not definitive. It's not correct. It's not an answer. It's an opinion. So I started looking at the game more objectively, and I came to the conclusion
Exactly.
that
What kind of
Starfield
opinion?
is the definition of a game that is 5 out of 10. A lot of things could be good.
It's like,
But it's just
like,
not.
It's like me loving Resistance 3.
Yeah. It's like it's a mediocre game,
terrible.
but it's like you enjoy it for what it is. You liked it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
At the
what
very least, I
Starfield
have
was.
some sort of weird nostalgic connection. Starfield,
Yeah.
there's no nostalgia there. There's just I would rather be playing Eve Online.
You know how I'd explain it, to be honest? I'd explain it like a Brussels sprout. You know,
Well,
the
wait,
Christmas
just
dinner.
one second,
You
Silas,
got
one
those
second.
who love it.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
just
actually,
really
right.
quick
No,
before you
no,
get to
no.
that.
Silas
I was
got a
going to
point there.
ask if your opinion,
Yes.
because you originally, I believe it was a 7 out of 10. I believe was your original rating, because you and I
This is
agreed on
true.
it.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion now? There you go. Now you can say your piece on
So-
Brussels sprouts and why you
Okay.
love them.
So back to the Brussels of the Sprouties. You got Christmas dinner. You got the Brussels sprouts. Grandpa literally he will gnaw your hand off if you touch his Brussels sprouts. He'll go crazy. I think that's just because also the schizophrenia, but not just that. But he loves Brussels sprouts. Okay. He also might be like a rabid animal, and it's actually not your granddad, but it's fine. We're gonna pretend like it is. Okay. He goes crazy. He loves it, right? You, however, you don't really like it. It's okay. You don't mind it. And you also got the kid in the background who's playing Fortnite on his tablet who hates Brussels sprouts and needs to have like 24 hours of screen time and also like chocolate every second, right? So you've got that.
Yeah, no.
Personally, enough about my weekend. Starfield, yeah, I would say it would be a 5. The thing is, so I think they were focusing in the wrong places. Interactivity, all that stuff. It was cool. It just, if you're gonna do it, especially the way they were going to do it in such an ambitious way, there was no easy shortcuts. And obviously, they didn't try and do it but inevitably there was some shortcuts, whether that be the loading screens, whatever, and that's down to just the biggest picture of it. You couldn't achieve that without shortcuts.
With regards to everything that's happened in 2023 regarding gaming, I could describe the whole year as massive expectations and very little delivery. Starfield, massive expectations, focused on the wrong areas, and it just did not work out. There was Payday 3. You know, a game that loads of people. I was excited as shit for it.
I was hyped
I still have plenty of hope for it. It's not like Starfield where I have no hope for it. I still have plenty of hope for it, but it definitely needed to be delayed.
Because if you look at Payday 2, you can see all the care they put into after launch. So that's I think a lot of people can rest easy knowing, okay, well, Payday 2, look how much after launch support it got. So that's the good thing.
As long as the developers stay committed, I trust them with it.
Yeah, Overkill, isn't it?
Well,
yeah, Overkill and Star. But what else? What else has come out that was just like complete lack of?
I know. I've got something, but Perla, I think were you gonna say something then?
I was, but. I guess we'll just move on.
Say it.
I was gonna say something about how Starfield was because Sylas, you brought up a really good point about the loading screens and how like they just took the easy way possible, and that they couldn't achieve it because of that reason.
What were the loading screens like?
Okay, so Brody, I want you to do a little bit of a thought experiment for me, okay? Like I just want you to think about this. So I want you to imagine that every time that you walked in and out of your house, like IRL, every time you walked in your house, you had to stop for 5 seconds, and you had to count
and take off your
5
clothes.
seconds. Shut up, bro. Not Sylas. God damn it. So used to just being mean to Brody that I just instinctually said Brody. Damn, I'm sorry, Brody.
I heard a.
You had to take off your clothes, and he was like, "Yeah, Brody."
So I want you to like think about it. So every time you go into your house, you have to stop for 5 seconds. Every time you leave your house, you have to stop for 5 seconds, right? When you're outside, you know, it's only when you go inside of any buildings at all, you have to stop for 5 seconds before you can do anything. Okay?
Well, then, if that was the case, I would be late for class.
So, wait, I want you to think about this, though. So, like, outside, at least you're, like, when you're walking around outside, it's not that bad. Right? As long as you're not going through too many doors, it's not that bad. Now, when you're inside your house, every time you walk through any one of the doors in your house, into your kitchen, into your bathroom, into your room, into your mom's room to ask her a question, it doesn't matter. You have to wait 5 fucking seconds each goddamn time.
Brody, just to add on to that.
Makes me think. What?
Just to add on to that, if you want to go anywhere, leave the house and go into a car. Oh, that's another loading screen. That's actually, if you want to.
Going into a car. Going into a car is actually 2 loading screens. Opening the door's loading screen, and then getting in is another loading screen.
You gotta buckle up and everything.
Yep.
And then you gotta you can start the next cutscene.
This is making me think about the thing because just before we started recording, you know what I was doing? I was playing Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas. That's it. Yeah.
A game where yes, there are doors you open where you have a loading screen. But if you are in a building, every individual door in that building you can open fine without any loading screens because it you know there's nothing behind it. It's just like a fucking closet.
I'm gonna say
so
something.
You're telling me Starfield struggles with something that Fallout New Vegas got right?
I don't even like Fallout New Vegas very much anymore. In fact, I actually actively dislike it. Because everyone
after eating sand, I kind of realized, it wasn't a good game.
Everyone in the RPG community, like anyone who's like into the action RPG community, just sucks that game off relentlessly.
There is a genuine like Fallout New Vegas circle jerk.
It's so obnoxious that it's like whenever I hear it, I just immediately like, okay, I'm not engaging with that because no matter what I tell you, you're just gonna say, yeah, New Vegas did it better. I could say New Vegas's gunplay is garbage, and they'd be like, no, it's actually really well thought out. It's just, and it's like, no, dude, it's just bad. It's just bad.
It's not well.
Dude, it's so well made because it makes you feel like you're like radiated in your brain, like you can't, like it's just
like
so
you never
much
used a
fun.
gun before.
Like it's so. Yeah, dude.
I love the game
guns
with
work.
all my heart. But there's no way in hell I'd ever join in on the fucking New Vegas circle jerk. Which is exactly
Mm.
why I also wouldn't join in on the fucking Starfield circle jerk, because
Yeah.
that shit is cancerous.
Yeah, I can imagine. I literally just wanted to Brody put like a beret in you and then like
The,
walk you
the
around like 20
one
paces to
good
get sniped.
story, the one good thing that we have that we can praise this year is Baldur's Gate, because it actually came out
Well,
with content
the
and
thing
actually met
is,
people's
that's a
expectations.
really good point because there's another game which we haven't actually mentioned, and I want to get to that last as a game because I think that one really ended the year like, quite sweetly, on a nice, sweet, juicy note. But before that, I just want to talk about another section, not new releases as such, but companies that are trying, they've got games on life support. It should be killed. They should be put. It's like an animal, right? If you're an animal, it's dying slowly. You're not gonna pump it up with things and make it suffer. No, you're gonna put it down. You're gonna do what's
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
You know,
We
because
we
it's
haven't
awful to
had
see it
many new
suffering.
releases, but
Yeah.
we've got so many live service
Well,
games
this
these
is the
days
thing,
that there's a
because
lot
like if
on a
you've got
lifeline. Yeah.
yeah, and if you got like a animal and you got kids and you know they've grown up with this animal and you're gonna keep it just alive and alive, the kids are gonna go, this is awful. You know, I've grown up with this, you know, animal, and you just put it down. Same with the games. So we're gonna get to those games right now. One of which is Halo Infinite. Why are they still supporting it? I don't know. I honestly
Because
think
people giving him the
bluntly,
money.
if you've yeah, I think bluntly though, if you put money in the game and you're gonna complain, say, "Oh, you can't stop the continuation of updates," tough. You spent money in the game. It was stupid. You shouldn't have done that. I think you should. It's your fault for spending money in that game, and they should work on the next Halo game and really buck up their ideas.
Here-
Next
No, I
is
here's my
disagree
hot
completely.
take, right?
Disagree completely.
Here's my nobody cares. Here's my hot take, right? We
are you
take
grubbing?
we take all of the servers for Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 5 and give them to Battlefield 1 where they rightfully belong.
Hmm.
What about Battlefield
Because
5?
those games don't need them.
I think that Halo Infinite, it should be continued. I think they should continue working on it because I don't want them to touch anything else Halo related ever again. I want Halo to die right here and now, and I don't ever want it to come back.
That's really sad, man. I feel for you.
I mean, I guess. I'm sick of it.
That's a nice moment of silence.
I want Bungie to come back and rebuild the Marathon series.
I don't want Bungie to ever touch Halo again either. They are fucking a shit show. I think Halo's dead, and I think it died like a long time ago, and its corpse has just been paraded around for a bunch of idiots to go, look, Halo's back, guys.
Master Chief on the cover, guys, buy the game. I think honestly, Rooster Teeth should take over and just have the whole thing about Caboose. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't say that. It's fine.
That was that was a really bad joke. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Well, you know
man.
what I'm gonna lie about. You know I'm. Well, no, I'm about to mention this. There's a game, which again, it's similar to Infinite. On release, it was awful, and they had a lot of false promises. This one actually had a lot more, and we all know it. It was probably the biggest disappointment of gaming for a long time, especially after a decade of hype. Obviously, this is Cyberpunk, and I don't know why they're doing a DLC. By the way, this DLC, okay, this was the opportunity to go, okay, we apologize, we've messed up big time, we're so sorry. Not to go, guys, we're going to release some new content, and we're going to charge you more. That's right, we're going to charge you for it.
I thought you were going to say,
you know, like...
I thought you were going to say the new Avatar game that nobody even realized released.
Oh, Ubisoft, yeah.
You know that Far Cry game that was painted blue.
I've been getting ads for it daily.
I've seen exactly 2 YouTube videos in my feed about it, and that has been it.
I saw Dunk Review do a video on it, and it's the best. It's the best review. Literally, it is. It tells you everything you need about the game.
I actually considered buying it just for the bit. Just being like, hey, look, guys, I found an ultra rare game that nobody's played before.
It's Far Cry Primal, too.
Yeah, yep.
Yo, guys, I found a mod for Far Cry Primal. They call it the Pandora mod.
It's the Blue Man Group mod, guys.
Yeah, it's the Blue Man Group.
Check it out.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk, it's like, I'm glad people are enjoying it. I'm glad people are getting, the kicks. It's just, I don't see how someone can spend... if the DLC was like
actually another success story.
My opinion, Cyberpunk should be dropped permanently to $30, and the DLC should be
No, it
dropped
should be
to
dropped
10.
to free.
I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. The game still being $60 on Steam right now, I'm pretty sure is what it's at, is fucking ludicrous for the state that it released in. That is ridiculous. You don't deserve. So I've told people this when they drop the game's price, which I think they did actually. I will play it. I will play it.
I don't know, man. I just don't like this new stigma everybody's got. Where they're just so dulled, and just their brain is just melted to the fact that companies let them down. And it's just not a big thing anymore. Like, I remember back in the day, if there was a small little issue with the release of the game, there was a huge outrage. Just, how have they done this? I can't believe. You can see it with, like, the early, like, Halo 4 and things. Like, that was massive. Then Halo 5 slowly stopped. Like, it was still a lot, but it slowly stopped at Infinite. Yeah, people are just
used to be a lot more strict.
So the thing is, what I don't get is why people are going, oh, dude, the new Call of Duty is sick, or oh, dude, the new Cyberpunk is cool. I honestly, I don't forget things easily, and the fact that I bought that game sold on the hope of them going, okay, in a year's time we're adding multiplayer to this, because I'm very much a multiplayer person, and me and my mates got it, and we go, okay, in a year's time they're adding multiplayer, and the fact that they went, oh, sorry guys, we didn't make enough money, so because not enough of you guys bought the game, we're just going to stop with the hopes, and it's just things like that. I'm like, I lose all respect for a company, and the fact that they can sell a DLC, even though it's got, they pulled on my heartstrings, I just elbow, and I was a bit upset.
We're gonna completely fail at making a game and then get mad at you when you don't buy it.
Yeah, well, literally, I just don't get the audacity. It's honestly the audacity for someone to go, we're gonna charge you for a product that should have been out from the get-go, and we're not going to give you any compensation. I remember the times where there used to be actual compensation for issues and bugs in games, whether that be in-game stuff like cosmetics and whatever, even down to Halo Infinite. When there was issues with the season pass, they added, they gave you the armors as compensation. Even Infinite, from the wallowing depths of just disappointment, that was able to do compensation because they had the balls for it. Cyberpunk, they literally, I don't know how no one's remembered this and gone, you know what? What's happened with this multiplayer thing? What's happened with all these, updates?
I've never played Cyberpunk, but I know my friend Kieran has played Cyberpunk and has played Cyberpunk. Every single person I've talked to that's played it has said, yeah, I enjoyed it, but just not for long enough. And they say, I wish it just had more. I wish it had more content. It is not a case of them completely and utterly failing at making good. It's just a case of them completely and utterly failing at making good that lasts.
Well, that's the thing.
It goes for like 2 hours, and then there's no multiplayer.
I'll disagree with you on that one.
Campaign.
I'll disagree on that. Just the fact that what console I got it on. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Luckily, I've got on the Series X now, so I can play it. But like Xbox One. Original.
Actually, that work. I know that we have a strict deadline for this. I need to be able to say about my one other success story because I want to leave on a positive note.
I was gonna have us.
Yes, my son.
I was gonna leave us on
I was gonna
Modern Warfare 3.
So... Yeah, I think we got
So which one are we doing? We're gonna do positive or negative?
Well, we'll how about this?
Listen, I'm just saying, there's not much that needs to be said about Modern Warfare 3. It's just
to be honest, I don't think we should even.
No, I think there is actually because I'm pretty sure it was one of the highest selling games this year. I think there's a lot to be fucking said about that. Let me check. Let me check.
Well, how about this?
It's a tragedy.
Why don't we do a bit of an Oreo here? Why don't we start with Brody with the positive, then the negative with Pertlight, then I'll end off with the other positives. So a bit of an Oreo.
Say that as an Oreo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you got like the three different sides. You got two positives on each side, and in the middle, you got the.
No, I got negative. That. I got why you said it. It's funny to hear it described as an Oreo. Just humorous.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. No I really appreciate it, man. Yeah. Bro, you better not talk about
the thing that hits me immediately as a good sign. The DLC for God of War Ragnarok. That only just
Never
came
played
out.
it.
I know you haven't. I played God of War.
Enlighten us. Tell me about it.
I absolutely love them. They were some of the most interactive stories I'd ever played, and I had no idea about it. I did not know that they were making anything extra for the game. Yeah. I didn't know that they were making a DLC for Ragnarok. And then one day I just get told about it. Kieran just says, "Oh my god, look at this!" I'm like, "What? Oh okay, is it going to be a paid DLC? No, it's completely free,
That's how you
and
do
you
it
get
right, yeah.
you get a whole extra storyline. A
Jeez.
whole extra
So-
storyline about Kratos killing the Greek gods and all this extra
Literally,
lore and
Tahiti
all this shit.
Waikiki has been busy, hasn't he, with his writing? That is unbelievable. So is that
They
set
had no.
between
You know,
Ragnarok
this is
and
like
Love and Thunder?
no, it's after. It's after. Shut the fuck up. It's after Ragnarok. God damn it,
So it's in
Sylas.
between.
I hate
Okay.
you. But yeah, no, it's fuck you. But yeah, no, it's just really nice to see because this was after, this is a year after the game had originally came out. They had no reason to do this. It doesn't cost anything, so they're not making any
No.
extra money off of it. But they've just said, "Hey, we want to add more," so they just did. And I've seen the videos of it. I'm gonna play it very soon when I get the chance. I want to
That's a
play
good
it because it
story.
looks very interesting.
You're right. That is quite a positive story. That makes me really happy, Brody. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get straight to Pertlight because we're not gonna discuss the day before. That never happened. We're not gonna discuss
Definitely
that.
didn't.
All right.
Because I think Modern Warfare 3 is a bigger tragedy. But MW3, the newest
Because
one, the
it's
remake,
actually the day after.
the remake for MW3 outperformed. I'm gonna list all these games. All these games, it sold more than. You ready? Okay, and this is 2023. Remnant 2, The Elden Ring, FIFA 23, good. Street Fighter 6, Final Fantasy XVI, I'm not even gonna bother translating that. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Dead Island 2. Okay, I'm gonna skip all the sports games, obviously. Resident Evil 4, Starfield, Mortal Kombat 1, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Modern Warfare 2 2022, Diablo 4, Spider-Man 2, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Kingdom outperformed all of those, outsold all of them. The only game that it didn't outsell, because it's the number 2 slot of AAA games, only game was Hogwarts Legacy sold more.
What? How in the heck? Oh my god! So Hogwarts, that's a bigger fish to fry. What's Hogwarts Legacy doing outperforming those games? I don't think I know a single person who's played that.
The power of transphobia.
But the thing is, go on just before you continue with it. I think I know why, and obviously it's a no-brainer. It's because the fact that you got two main people groups. You've got people who just come back from work, just want chill Call of Duty. They've grown up with Call of Duty and they don't care. They just want to play it, and they're gonna play all the Call of Duties regardless. And you got those who are kids.
I just think anyone who played Modern Warfare 3, not played, anyone who bought Modern Warfare 3 that wasn't an adult getting it for their kid. Anyone who was not an adult getting it for their kid is like, there's a 75% chance that they're a lobotomite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Oh yeah.
No. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, because that campaign, we're not even talk about that.
I would rather play Action 52.
Yeah, no, me too. I don't even understand anyone could have. I don't know why anyone bought it. Like, even if you're even if you enjoy Call of Duty, it's every year these Call of Duty fans are the same fucking idiots. It's the game comes out. It's really not that bad. Okay, it's bad. The new one gets announced. Oh my god, they're fixing Call of Duty. They buy it. This game's great. This game's actually not that great. It's like it's an endless cycle of retardation, bro.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Literally. You know what? We're going to go on the bright side of things. We're going to end off on a good note. So I'm going to mention the last game. And then we will give our numeric rating. We're going to agree on one numeric rating out of 10, from 0 to 10, of the health of the industry. But first of all, Lethal Company.
Yep, good game.
You know what? That's a fresh indie, which is creative.
I've heard very little about it. Wholeheartedly, I don't know much about it, but I have heard about its success, and I have heard
it's
about
kind of the same vibes. Yeah, it's the same kind of vibes as like the whole phasmophobia kind of genre, like that kind of stuff. Where you go on exploration, you got a radio, you got a home base.
What is it? It's like Phasmophobia meets fucking SCP.
It's such a cool idea, honestly. I think they've done really well, whoever's made that. And it's just because the fact that they've actually innovated, which is really rare. They've actually innovated with a new idea
God
which when it
forbid.
does happen, it blows up, and as you can see, it has blown up. It just shows you though, like how desperate we are for creative IPs nowadays, because there's not that much.
All right.
Oh yeah, no.
So
So
yeah,
moving
we're
on
gonna
to the
get to the
next
numeric
segment.
rating. So we'll start. I beg your pardon.
I said moving on to the next segment.
Excuse me. What is your numeric rating first of all, good sir? Dude.
What is your rating for the health of the gaming community, dude?
I
Is
think
it
the
like
gaming
dead?
community. I think the gaming community. I don't think it's dead. I think we're in a fucking really bad
Okay.
low point, and we're probably honestly. I can see
Recession.
another video game collapse like the one in the fucking 80s. I can see another one like that happening. However, with that being said, I don't think it's the death of gaming. I just think we're getting close to a revival of sorts. Because I think everyone's getting sick and tired of a lot of the bullshit. I mean,
I
even
hope so.
even Modern Warfare 3, if I'm assuming it, like people, because I'm pretty sure that most people are not playing it anymore. They bought it and then they left. And obviously,
no.
those games,
No.
like, they don't make that much money off of just base sales. They get it from the shop, the item
It's
shop.
one of those. It's one of those games where peak players on Steam will be incredibly high, and concurrent players will be incredibly low.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what I'm trying to think is the real question is if fucking Activision gives a shit about the fact that their games aren't making any money. Right? Like,
Well, that's
you
therein
sell a
li- therein
lot.
lies the issue. They are making money.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think they are. I'm willing to bet with how many people that are not. I don't think anyone is going back and playing Warzone and spending money on the shop. And here's the thing: the game is going to be a
You have too
success.
high hopes for
Obviously,
humanity.
listen. The game is
Children.
going to be a success. But if they see that the shop is making like even just like a couple $1,000s less than the last game, they're immediately going to be having issues, and they're going to look at the board. That's all it takes.
Oh yeah, no. Somebody's getting fired if their profit drops by a single quid.
Exactly. So,
So,
that's my whole point. Is that I think.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're trying to say, yeah.
Sylas, you're
Are we
clearly eager
gonna
to
have
get
a
on, so
fucking
go ahead.
Activision?
Huh?
We're gonna have a Activision reformist movement.
I'd love
So
to
you know
see
what,
it.
we're gonna go pure auction star, okay? Alright, Brody, give me a number now. Number. Right now.
3.
Right now. 3, Pertlight.
5.
5. I'm gonna be a naughty little girl, and I'm gonna say 4, so it makes it really difficult. So then, we'll meet in the middle. Then, are we happy with the 4?
Yes.
You're always in the middle. Yeah, I'm happy
That's
with
so
that.
cute.
Especially between
Just like
two
an
men.
Oreo. You know, how poetic. Yeah, man. That's good. Just on the crusts. Now,
And be sure to let us know what you guys think in the
Yeah.
comments.
and we don't care. We're the ones who are right here. You guys just listen to us.
We're not gonna
We're not
read.
listening to you guys. We're not gonna listen to you guys. Well, you listen to us. All right. We're the bosses here. So yeah, we're right. You're wrong. It's 4. That what would you say that is then? For if Zero's dead, is this like where you find a bit of a tumor, like, and it feels like a weird lump, and you check it out. It can either be really really good or really really bad. I think it's that kind of stage of the
The
industry.
gaming community is hooked up to several IV machines in
Oh,
a hospital right now.
And that turns me
yeah, right.
on.
Okay.
There's no
That is
guarantee of
quite, yeah.
death.
That's a bit of a turn on.
There's a likelihood of recovery, but it's not pretty to look at.
But
Yeah, man. That's true. So the next bit, all right, we're gonna be really jolly, a bit of joyous moments because Christmas is past. It's the new year, and you know what happens in the new year? Reflection. Okay, reconciliation. That's right. Halo moment. Yeah, the mothership. Now, what are we doing exactly? We're gonna be talking about this year with the Lethal Opinions podcast. We're gonna basically discuss it. What's our favorite moments? What's our favorite thumbnails?
We're gonna
What's
look back
everything?
at the last year and just see all the dust and echoes.
What?
So let's just get Halo into it.
Echoes? Dust. Whoa. Dude.
Yeah, no. So, favorite episode.
Hmm.
Mac.
What was that? Mac and me. That's a good one. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Winter.
Actually,
Contingency.
no.
Shut the
No,
fuck
no.
up.
I lied. I lied. The fucking King Alfonso. That's my favorite. By
Oh
far.
no!
I have a
no.
couple favorites if you guys
Sorry.
don't mind me saying them.
Yeah, let's
Go
hear
on
it.
ahead.
Okay. So for one, Halo Infinite, talking Halo Infinite. 2 is a furry discusses horror games. 3 is Mac and Me best
Yeah,
film
that's
ever. 4 is let me see if I can find it. It's probably Getting Political. That was a good one.
Yeah, no,
5.
I unironically love getting political.
5? What?
Yeah,
Zombies
5
map?
is
Black Ops
Spider-Man
1?
suit ranking because I just realized that the title of that is not correct because there's no hyphen, but because Sylas got really, really mad. Even though we
And I
put
just
his
sat
suit
there
in
and
S,
while
and he
listening.
still got really mad. And that's basically, yeah, that's my
I
ranking, my
love
favorite
enough.
episodes.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna smack you with mine. Okay, I'm gonna smack you. All right, we're gonna have play analysis. All right, now that's a good one for me.
Okay,
That
you're
really,
wrong, but okay.
That's all right, man. You've never met the bloke, man. You never even met the bloke. You don't
You're
even know what
right.
we're talking about.
I don't
you know?
mess around with pedophiles. You know, I tend to stay far
Terrorists
away from
overseas
them.
hiding in France. Yeah, that's right. Check it out, guys. That's a bit of a reference. Then obviously, yeah, going nuts for King Alfonso. That's just, yeah, no, that's classic.
Did
Yeah,
Brody
no.
just get shot in the
I
head? By
did
the way,
enjoy
what the hell was that?
Yeah, I think he did. It's alright though. We will just get another Brody.
No, don't worry about it.
Mac and Me, obviously best film ever. That was that really. I remember that night vividly. I think that was the kind of
We
moment I
need to
realized
do that
my
again.
manhood. Yeah,
I need to find a way to watch Crater Lake Monster with you lot.
and
We
not
can
even
rip
that. Just watch
thing
Mac and
apart.
Me again. We're just gonna record it. It comes to another episode. We're just watching the same thing again.
No.
And then also, yeah, there's something that is most certainly not generic. The tier, rank listing thing. That was I enjoyed that. I think that was quite
Of
fun.
course you did.
Yeah, I think that was a good time. Obviously, you know, we dabbled a bit with a couple of games. That was fun as well. I did enjoy that. Obviously,
Mm.
car game. That was boring. That was awful. But
I
the
did
chef
like, yeah, Chef Ramsay telling
chef
you
was
how
good.
to make a
That's
fucking
right.
fish.
That was good.
If
So
you guys could,
overall,
Not how to cook a
it's been
fish, how
good.
to make a fish.
if you guys could
Oh,
go
my bad, my
back
bad.
and remake one of our episodes, which one would you remake?
It's a tricky
I
one.
am not sure.
Are we
I know
not?
which
Should
one.
we not include the gaming ones just because?
Well, yeah,
That
because
is,
your
yeah,
setup was ass.
yeah.
That doesn't count.
Oh, Google Gaga, yeah. All right.
I have
So I think
one
that's- yeah.
very specific one, and for very specific reasons, I'd completely change everything about it.
Yeah?
Let me have a look.
Yeah,
Give
it
us a
would be
clue.
it's pretty easy. It's You Know What I'm Here For. It's the Grimace Shake video
Oh,
that
is
we
that
did.
about? Oh, yeah.
I probably wouldn't even make it because it was just a bad idea to do a topical meme. It's just never a good idea. But more importantly, it was really funny
an
about it.
idiot. I enjoyed that.
That was it. That
I
was
would have at least talked to you
alright.
guys so that we could like plan it out to be like stay in character and don't break character instantly and ruin the entire bit.
Yeah.
Just immediately I walk away.
wouldn't
Clearly it's a
change it.
bit. And
Listen.
Sylas and Brody, their first reaction was, "Oh, this is so clearly a joke. Oh, such clearly a joke." It's like, yeah, no shit. That's the joke.
I was just going off the top of my head before. I've only just loaded up the Leaf
I don't use my
Opinions
head.
channel so I can see the fucking episodes again. I had
To be honest, I'm a
completely
bit of an
forgotten.
idiot though.
I had
'cause- sorry,
completely
before you
forgotten about
continue, Brody.
Silas discovers Vor, Brody hates his wife, and
which one?
Pertlight gets racist. Episode 3.
Episode 3 has like my
Oh.
favorite title and thumbnail of just Sylas being surrounded by Vor.
Yeah. That's
so
good.
good.
But no, I'm a bit of an idiot though because you were talking about You Know What I'm Here For, and I was looking right at it. I was looking right at the Grimace like thumbnail which I made, and I was still questioning what is this about. I think it just shows you how desensitized I am to what we created. I think that's one of my favorite thumbnails. Though, not gonna lie, I'm really happy. Either
Oh,
that one or
yeah.
the Chef Ramsay one. I think the Chef Ramsay one I
Oh
took
yeah,
the
let's
most
ask
pride
what's.
out of.
I know my favorite thumbnail is the timed K9's
Oh, it's
review.
Chef Ramsay.
Easily my favorite
Yeah,
thumbnail.
yeah.
Of
What
course
is
it
everyone
is.
else's favorite thumbnails? I'm just curious.
Why is
Right?
my fucking income so incredibly high according to timed canines? My favorite thumbnail. My favorite thumbnail. It's a hard choice, but I actually can't fucking decide. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to go with Sylas Discovers Vor because it's just objectively the best. The way he's just staring at
Yeah.
the camera
He looks
while there's
so
fucking
upset.
So
He
good.
doesn't even look like angry. He doesn't look
inflation
scared. He
in the
just looks
background.
mildly upset. Like, oh, great. Surrounded by Vor.
I think that's mildly upset. That's literally like the biggest inconvenience. It's like when you spill your drink or something. You know, you make a nice cup of
It's
coffee
like-
and
Can,
spill it. That's
can
the
can
face.
we take a moment to question what the fuck was the Ubisoft is nuts one? Like, what
Okay,
the-
so
what
is that the one with the really
the
shitty?
creation
Yeah.
process there?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
So let me explain the logic because I made that thumbnail in I think it was 30 minutes because we were in a deadline and I crunched it out. So Sylas is supposed to be an Assassin's Creed character. The hood looks like that because I was trying to simulate how it looked in the in that new game. I think it's Mirage. How it kind of has those little like piece of fabric sticking off. That's what that was.
Yeah,
He's getting
yeah,
shot in the back with an arrow because I'm one of the Avatar characters. One of the Navi, I think is what they're called, which is why I have blue face.
Yeah, blue facing right now.
Yeah, and then behind
Yeah.
him is
Racist.
Brody driving, and I know they announced a driving game.
Is that the crew?
Maybe the crew. No, the crew isn't Ubisoft. I don't think.
Oh no, probably not.
It was a racing game that they announced. I was like, yeah, I'll put Brody in the driving car, and then behind us, all three of us, I'm pretty sure is the owner or CEO or some big named guy of Ubisoft.
of Activision.
Oh yeah, no.
Also,
I
Kumath
will
Funny,
say
yeah, like a
it's-
completely
it's-
wrong person.
the
It's
Kumath
fairly
Games
simple,
episode
and I'm
was
the only character in it, so maybe I'm biased, but I love the fucking "we made the perfect Halo TV show" one.
I
The
really
way it
like that
looks
one
just makes me
too. I
fucking
actually
puke
really
it.
like
Yeah.
that thumbnail. I like how Brody's about to vomit at the sight of the two kissing.
Yeah.
Even Cool Maths games looks really good.
I was gonna say I really like the Cool Math
gonna
Games
vomit and
episode.
stuff.
The episode was really funny. It's just Brody and I dicking around on Cool Math.
I just, yeah, I
Yeah,
wish you
yeah,
went
yeah,
for the
that's all
funeral
it
one
is.
though. I'll be interested to see the funeral one.
Oh, you guys
That
want to
would've
talk
been
about that really quick?
Something. Yeah.
All right, so
Funeral one.
Brody doesn't know about this actually, because I think actually no, Brody might know a little bit because we planned this a long time ago. So the entire episode idea, this was what we originally thought up for Cool Math Games, Crooks Two Morons. The entire joke, the running gag was because Sylas was busy that weekend. So what we were going to do is we were going to record a complete 2-hour episode talking. We had to be straight faced. We were not going to break character. We were going to talk about how Sylas got killed. And we're going to keep going and going and going and making it slightly more ridiculous with each statement about how he had died. No, he's not coming back. And we had to keep it completely serious. And we're going to upload that. But instead, we did Cool Math Games. However, I talked to because Sylas a few weeks ago was also really busy because we were going to try to get back into this. But again, he was super busy.
Yeah, I had to get married again.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Nah, it's I, man. It's IG.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, that's just another way in which you could have died. Getting
Yeah.
Well, the idea was, and Brody, I forgot to talk to you about this because a bunch of shit just kind of happened, and we just decided we'll just wait, you know. But we were gonna do an episode where we held a funeral for Sylas. We were gonna give our words, like our last words. Like we're gonna read off.
You
an
could have done like a
obituary.
Zoom call as well. Like those really bad backgrounds, like green screen church backgrounds in the background.
I would have put so much effort
and
into
right
it.
at the fucking Margaret joins the call.
You know, literally, if we got any money off this channel, I would do with that. I'd literally go on like some five whatever, pay like a pastor or something, or like a priest to do like a funeral service, and literally have them on a Zoom call, and just do a funeral, and just have just two of us there, or something, or three of us, and just have Pulp or somebody. Pulp has died. Just have all
Well,
three of us
Pulv
for the
is dead.
service.
I mean, he's dead now. He got
Yeah.
shot or something.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
fuck!
Well,
Oh fuck! Did we
that's one
stop
way to
feeding
break it to the
him?
audience. No, he got
Oh,
shot.
balls.
The cartel. I owed them 5 pesos, and they raided the basement.
Hey,
Ah,
maybe don't
right,
like
So
admit that you
they
hired
sold
it
his
on a
organs to
fucking
pay up.
video, you dickhead.
It's all right. We have his brother.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of glad he's dead, if I'm being honest.
Be real.
I had
Yeah,
nothing to
honest,
do with it.
I didn't really like the guy.
I didn't know, but I will say, like, he was just obnoxious. Oh, let me out, let me out. You shut the fuck up, dude. God damn.
Yeah, like, oh, I got kids. I got.
I have
wife.
kids.
Come
I have a
on.
wife. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Why are you goddamn supporting the patriarchy?
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally like, oh, look at me, I'm a communist. I want to like not eat my own fecal matter. It's like, okay, literally, we got episodes to do.
Did you say fecal
Yeah,
matters? Like,
Yeah.
plural? You could have just said fecal matter.
No, it was more than one. Trust. It was yeah. I don't know if you went
I think
down there
fecal
in the
matter
last
just
couple months.
regards
It
to
got
the
bad.
like
No,
any shit in a room.
no,
Like,
it
it
was-
doesn't matter how much shit there is. It's just fecal matter addresses
Oh
the
no,
shit.
the thing is, it wasn't even his own.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't his own.
It's different.
shit.
It's different varieties. You know. You
Yeah.
There's a dog
Actually, it
fecal
became, like,
matter.
literally-
There's a human fecal matter.
What was those bushes in the west? That's literally what he's producing at one point, just because of the lack of food. One of those tumbleweeds. Yeah, literally just tumbleweed just.
I didn't even know what you were
coming out
talking
of
about
him.
for a second. I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
But it wasn't like they couldn't like roll around. It was like soggy, obviously. So it was a bit of a shame.
Bro was
Yeah.
producing rabbit pellets.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Luckily though, turns out everybody don't be alarmed. It's all good. We do have our eyes on one other person. Whether they want to join us or not, we haven't actually told them. But we have been watching them for the last couple of months. Obviously, just getting to know them a little bit. Picking up where they go to work, what time do they go
from the
home, when do they
sidelines,
see their
yeah.
family, what do their kids do, which school do they go to? Just getting to know them a bit. See if they really fit the job. So you'll be hearing about that. In the
Now, a
new
lot
year.
of people are gonna
If
say
we-
that this sounds like stalking, and if you're saying that, you are banned from the Twitter.
I can.
You're banned from the Discord.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you're banned from all of
Banned
it.
from
So
the X, man.
yeah, I'm banning you from X.
Yeah, just get real, man.
You're X.
We will call the timed canines on you.
Oh no. X marked the spot, loser.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm X user.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm Elon.
Yeah, I'm really need to shit.
Yeah, I'm exerting fecal matter.
Fecal matters.
Winston.
'Cause it's plural.
Get Winston, get my potty.
Winston.
Jonathan.
I'm thinking I'm black.
My,
I can now say
my
the N word.
favorite.
Jonathan, you cannot poo in the potty. That will make you excommunicado.
But Winston,
Yeah.
Favorite
come
civil
on.
rights movement. Fecal matters.
My favorite part of the news,
Mr. Wick.
the fourth John Wick movie, is the part where John Wick looks at Winston and goes, "Fortnite," and then the movie continues as if nothing happened.
Yeah,
what would you
that's
do
up
if you
there.
saw that in a movie? Like, what would you do if you saw that while watching John Wick 4? He did, like, and I mean, like, just like
Leave.
that. He gets out, like, completely out of character, like, overly charismatic. Goes Fortnite, and then he just goes back, like nothing happened. And it's like in the middle of one of the
No,
characters giving a
literally.
speech too. It like cuts
No, I did the
off the
best
speech.
bit.
It just cuts to him for just a second.
So you're the best bit is literally just before he dies. The end after he says instead of saying Helen, he just goes Fortnite and then just dies. That's literally at the end of the whole franchise. All of that, just for him to say Fortnite.
Imagine
Or he
his
goes,
the
don't
last
worry,
word in the
I
entire
bought my
series is
Fortnite skin in time.
I want
Guys,
to
you can
make like
check
a
me out in
really
the Battle
good like
Pass store.
I want to make a really, really good trilogy of movies. Like really good. Like I'm talking like masterpiece level. And then the last movie, I want it to end on the main
Well-
character's death, right? So he's dead, he's in the ground, he's buried. And one of the characters walks away and he looks and like another kid's like, "Where are you going? You know, what are you gonna do after this?" And he looks at the camera, the music's kind of building, goes, "Me? I'm gonna go play some Fortnite." And then the music, the music comes in, and so the entire amazing trilogy ends on the word Fortnite. I want to do that. You do not realize how
Me?
funny that would be.
I'm gonna walk down to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for this all to blow over.
Me?
Oh, I was
I'm gonna
waiting.
play Fortnite.
It offends me that Sylas didn't get that reference.
I didn't even hear it, to be
I got it.
honest.
I thought it was going somewhere though, Brody. I thought it was.
No.
Yeah, you would say, wouldn't you,
I was
buddy?
waiting for the Fortnite drop. Yeah.
Why were you waiting for a? I'm not that sad of a human being.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here.
We're waiting
Yeah,
for
literally, John Wick
Fortnite
should have
original
ended.
map to come back.
Fortnite? Shut the fuck
What would you
up,
do
you
if after
dumb
the whole
little
thing
fucking
said him?
bitch.
He
Not
said
you, sorry, my cat. Sorry.
he said to Winston, he's like, instead of saying, Winston, can you take me home? He's like, Winston, can you delete my search history? And then winks at him, and then walks off. That'd just be the most distasteful just send off of the franchise.
That'd be as distasteful as Lethal Opinions.
Winston, can you please burn my Meowsle fucking body pillow?
Winston, unsubscribe to PewDiePie.
Winston, I'm thinking I'm back. He just gets back up. Series continues.
T-Series continues?
You know what's really funny about the T-Series conflict? I was gonna make like this really cool like short film called Metal Gear YouTube. And then because of the whole YouTube or the whole PewDiePie versus T-Series thing, and I had a whole plot written out too. It was like a Metal Gear thing, right? And then and then it all got destroyed. One second, hang on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've lost my.
Hang on. You know what? You guys keep talking. 1 second.
Okay. Yeah. So Big Brody. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The reason why I was laughing. You obviously you were there for the John Wick 4, weren't you, big boy?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, I don't. You know that whole scene with the staircase falling?
I like how you're just talking about something all the viewers would not know about. And
Yeah,
just
everybody's
laugh
seen
away,
John
like-
Wick 4. All right, John Wick 4 spoilers. John Wick 4 spoilers. Which
Okay,
you
sorry,
already
I'm
known at the start of
back.
the year 'cause I already spoiled it.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, John Wick?
I'm thinking.
We're just saying, how funny would it be? Literally, you know that whole staircase falling scene.
Yeah.
You know at the end where he like sits on the staircase. What if literally they swap those around? So like literally when he goes, Winston,
So he
take
goes
me
to sit
home,"
down, he
just
falls down the
all
stairs.
Like literally, he goes Helen, and then Fates just rolls down all the stairs, and you can see him breaking every bone. and then like the you know the guy with the dog, he's just like, yeah, calm as a bitch.
That would have probably been the worst. Yeah, that probably would have been the worst ending, actually.
He's just there feeding his dog a beer, watching John Wick roll
Beer,
down
that's the
the
last
stairs.
word. It's literally the root. You know the root beer video with like the root beer cans falling over the table.
No,
It's got that like with the like a lower transparency like over the John Wick falling, so it's like comparing them both falling. But the no root beer. It's got John Wick falling, hitting every staircase, just cutting back to the root beer falling off the table.
Oh god.
What would you guys
Doesn't matter,
do
masterpiece.
if
Yeah?
This has so much to do with Lethal Opinions.
If I was back,
What would you do if next year, you know, you're not feeling very good, you're feeling kind of sad actually, right? So next year you're sitting there, you're just chilling, and then you hear a notification on your phone. Bing! What the hell is that, you say? And so you pick up your phone, you open it, it's the YouTube app, and you see that Lethal Opinions is back for 2024, baby!
oh my god, you're right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
thinking
who
I'm
isn't gonna be
back.
back? John Wick. He won't be back though. He's dead. But yeah, it's fine though. Lethal Opinions. We're not dying. Only Pulf. It's fine. Allegations
no,
will
don't
pass.
worry
We'll
about it.
make it. Court won't. Nothing will hold up.
We've
in
been
court.
following his grieving family and looking for new candidates for editors.
Oh, they're still alive. Brody, you had one job.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I've
Brody, I
made
think
I
you
sure.
want to
go
get
now.
that tea
Brody,
kettle
I
off the
think you should-
stove, man.
I've made sure they don't know the
Who left the
details of
fridge
how he
open?
went missing.
Brody,
no
what would you do
evidence.
if while you were saying that just now Pulf broke in through your window, just started beating your fucking wife, or not your wife, your mom's
With
head
a
in
bag
with
of
a hammer?
frozen peas.
Like, how mad
Oh,
would you
dude,
be?
with a hammer.
Paul breaks through my window, touches my wife on the nose, touches me on the nose. My wife turns
Freezes
into
you,
a-
turns her into Lola Bunny, he jumps out. Yeah, that's a callback.
Is that the witch noise? That was literally the witch.
That was the witch. That was the witch. Brody, get out of there.
I think they've actually touched Brody's nose.
Brody, you gotta go, man.
Brody
Leave.
turns on his webcam. He turns on his webcam. It's just lower bunny. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm back." You're like, Brody,
Oh, my head hurts so
like,
bad.
Brody, you gotta get out of there. And all you hear is Brody's going, "It's too late." Turns on his webcam. He's lower bunny. Goes, "Yeah, fucking, I'm back."
Oh, what would you guys do if Lola Bunny jumped in through your window and touched your wife on the nose and turned her into a human?
Oh, I want to be able to live with myself.
I'd probably kill myself right then and there, TBH.
I'd actually probably turn myself into Lola Bunny.
Paul breaks into Sylas's house, touches him on the nose, he turns into Margaret.
They're gonna say he
Margaret
raped
on the nose,
Sylas.
he turns into Silas. No.
Yeah,
Why
Brody,
did you think
Paul
that?
literally Paul broke into your house, Brody, and touched you.
What the fuck am I even supposed to respond to that?
Okay, so this is a good question though. This is how we're gonna end off the entire series. Okay, what would you do
Good.
if Paul broke into your house, and then you look down the stairs, like you're on the top floor, you hear someone break in, you go look down the stairs, you see Paul standing there with a hammer. You see Paul standing there with a hammer, and it's covered in blood, and he just walks away, and you run down the stairs, obviously, to chase him, and he's gone. What would your next move be?
Probably, I wouldn't. The thing is, before on the if I'm at the top of the staircase, right?
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, if I'm at that point, without even going down there before he's gone, you know what I'd say? I'd literally say nothing.
Really?
Would you just nod your head and just be like, "All right, carry on, buddy"?
I'll say no. I say, "Is it done?" And yell, and then start breaking into song saying it's peanut butter jelly time, and then jump off the.
If you said "Is it
Head
done?" he'd
first.
immediately take the fucking the hammer and throw it into your head like perfectly, like I mean, like a throwing knife with a hammer. He just chucks it into your fucking head.
I say, wow, he really.
Because I've had the responsibility of feeding him for the past God knows how long, so. I feel
Dude, you never
like
fed him once. You had one job. You
I
never did.
I fed him.
You literally ended up eating all the food. No, I saw you.
I fed him every other month or so. Like,
Literally, what you did, you put
just
tape on his mouth, and you said to him, "Oh, you want more food, Pulf?" Oh, and then he obviously couldn't reply because
Tried,
tape.
you
Then
kept
he went,
trying, you kept
"I guess it's
pouring
more
like
for me."
boiling hot tea onto his face.
Gasoline, tea on his face. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I know that I could bait him out because he'd be starving. So I'd just go into my kitchen and make a ham sandwich and then just throw it out the front door and just wait there with a rifle to see if he picks it up.
You'd bait him out by throwing a claw hammer in his forehead.
Hey, listen, man, it works. It's a good way to do that.
I would bait him out by holding fucking like really, really bad games out the front door.
What would you do if Pulf if What'd you do if you woke up and Pulf was standing over your head, breathing really heavily? He's just like inches away from your face.
I'd say, "Hey, Pookie Bear."
He kisses you passionately on the
gonna
lips. Margaret, wait, he kisses you passionately on the lips, and Margaret wakes up.
You would just.
Oh,
Silas, you
no.
would just assume that it was Margaret with a Pulf mask.
The Pulf mask.
That
Dude, I think you
turned
can get
Silas
those,
on
man.
so fast.
I've
been waiting for you to
could
subdue
stab
me,
claw
Pulf.
hammer to the forehead.
Margaret, you're feeling rather big down there.
Why are you excited, my Pookie Bear?
I think I'll be able to tell if it was Pulf or not with just the protruding rib cage, with all the starvation. His bones are too weak. Literally, you would hear like the whistling of his lungs. Like it would just
You hear
be
the
so
whistle
husky.
because he has the mouth from Mac and
Oh
Me.
yeah, no.
Oh no! Wait, was Pulf macking me the entire time?
That's the big twist of that's the big twist of the year, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the burial site. We're gonna dig up his body, and we're gonna send him to like those the people who sorted out that Mexican alien thing, and I test if it was real.
Oh man.
Wait. What subplot was Brody on? All I heard was Pulp disabled.
you,
I don't know what
you
you were
just
talking
said that
about.
Pulp was back in me. You didn't define which character, so I just like fuck it. He's the
Were they?
disabled kid.
Weren't they all just? Oh, you mean the main character? Oh, okay. So I was just trying to think which alien was disabled.
Pulp is just the fucking dad who walks out with a watermelon.
I love that movie.
He is the
man.
watermelon.
Oh, it's such a good. Everyone, go watch that video where we watched it before he gets taken down by YouTube for copyright abuse, which
Yeah,
I will.
that's probably the best.
Watch
Yeah,
it
that's
before
probably
it
the
gets
best one.
copyright striked.
Yeah, I genuinely recommend it. Everyone should go and play it because it is. Or we'll play it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should go watch the movie by itself. Actually, it's a good
Guys,
film.
play Subway Surfers and then watch the film. But yeah, I think, you know what? I enjoyed this year. I don't have any regrets. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. I really appreciate not just the fans, but you guys. You know, I wouldn't be able to do this without you. All my maniacal ideas, which I would have been locked up for, and I was highly warned that I should not actually state any of the ideas that come to my mind, as they are just ludicrous and they could cause harm to other people. So I do
appreciate that
thank
you're
you.
trying to stop the episode, Sylas, but I can't stop
Brody,
fucking laughing.
the real
about
question
the Maccabee
is,
episode now.
Are you thinking you're back?
before we, yeah,
I'm
literally,
sorry,
Brody,
son.
I think,
I'm sorry, son. You'll never walk again.
Brody, you know what I think you should do? Brody, you know what I think you should do? I think you should tell us right now how you feel about that Mac and me moment.
Well, right. So basically,